What's going on at South by Southwest, guys? What are you seeing?
Well, it's sunny finally after 2 days of rain, and so all these cool location apps finally get a workout. But you were just on with Paul Davison of Highlight, and while I love Highlight, I don't know if South by Southwest is the best use case of it. What do you think?
What's the best use case?
I like it in San Francisco and Palo Alto. I like it in the city. Here, I've already had, and maybe I'm an outlier, but I already have enough inbound requests to meet. I don't need any more. I can't meet with my friends. I'm not going to meet with some random stranger.
So I actually like it because I meet all of these people who I've met in the tech world before. I wrote about their startups years ago. They're doing something different. They've grown their company. There's all of these interesting use cases like that, like people who are now at big companies who I've not seen in years from all over the country, all over the world, and those people are popping up for me. Granted, there's a lot of noise too, but that's what happens with social media tools anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise. I feel like your objective here is to try to get the most quality, the most signal in the least amount of time before you pass out or go get drunk with your friends or whatever you do here. And I don't know if Highlight is that app. I think this kind of spontaneity and serendipitous meetings are much more suited to something like San Francisco where you have more time to be bored. I'm not bored enough to use Highlight here.
So what are you bored enough to use here?
I text. I think this is the year we go back to texting and Foursquare. I think we just reverted back to just simplicity.
I mean, so Dennis Curley actually said during his interview on Saturday that over 800 people had checked into the Driscoll the night before, and it was because people were here, they're using the app, they're trying to get back into it, and Foursquare, the check-in, being able to say, I'm at this bar right now, that is apparently what a lot of people wanted. I don't know if there are actually 800 people at the Driscoll, there are probably more, but it was a big part of the population right there.
We're reverting back to Foursquare because of the app fatigue. I've haven't opened Foursquare for 3 months. I open it up and I'm like, oh yeah, this is useful. I know that. I'm just gonna go to the Driscoll because that's where Eric is, or this random
or not
party
go to the Driscoll,
or not go to the Driscoll because that's where Eric is.
So I want to talk about the house, the TechCrunch house. You guys got an Airbnb and everyone's staying in it, and it's like the people have stopped being polite and they're starting being real.
So I have to give a shout out to Eric for letting me have the only bedroom in this house.
Oh, what a gentleman.
I'm on the floor, but I have a bad back, so I need to do it. Josh stole my towel. That was really annoying to see him walking out of the shower wearing my towel.
That's gross.
Wait. I went out of the bathroom today. I'm pretty sure the person who's just peeing in the toilet and not flushing it is a dude. So I'm just gonna put it out there to the dudes who are living in this house that it has been noted.
You know what? I am totally paranoid about hygiene around.
You. It might be.
What?
Josh
No,
is like, it wasn't me.
I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid about that. I'm living in a house with girls. I've seen the real world before. I know how these things go. Oh, also, Alexia does not know how to use the coffee maker.
No,
Every day I wake up and there are grounds just flooding the kitchen.
It's a really
it's nasty.
complicated coffee maker. Yes, it is.
Wait, okay, so let's get back to tech.
So
Okay.
yes, and so but I also want to talk about the parties. What have been the hot spots?
We went to a rave last night.
Yeah,
we were
until 5 a.m. We shouldn't have been.
Type rave.
I'm super behind on work because of it, but we'd worked hard all week. We've made a lot of progress, and I was just we need to unwind a little bit. So.
But you went to a rave.
As a team.
It wasn't a rave, but people are wearing pajamas
They
now.
were dressed as animals.
Yeah,
they were
people are
furries.
wearing pajamas. That's
so
the new thing. I didn't know.
This
Now it
is
is.
Back to the Future here. We're talking about,
Back to
1997,
right, and then we're talking about Foursquare, which is a few years ago. Everything old is new again. I want to, if anybody has anything to say to us or to ask us about, tweet us at SXSW Crunch hashtag. If you have anything you want to talk about.
So I have a question for Alexia. Who's the real winner at South by Southwest?
The Mophie battery packs for your iPhone. I've had 4 people email me saying this has been the #1 most useful thing here.
So you just attach it to your phone, you walk around, it recharges, you don't need to worry about anything.
I mean, Apple should just buy Mophie, right? Why build a product whose battery automatically dies after the least
Blame
amount
the
of
app
use?
developers. Blame the users.
I blame Highlight.
I know you do.
But yes, Mophie wins. It's totally useful. You can leave your hotel and just walk around all day. I don't have one yet because I'm lazy or cheap or waiting for them to send me one.
You're supposed to wink.
Oh.
But is that really just helpful though at South by Southwest? I mean, does that go beyond?
In general, but here's the kind of place where you leave your hotel in the morning, you run into like 1,000 different friends, you get led into random drinking activities, and all of a sudden your phone dies, you don't have the address of your hotel, and you're just in the middle of nowhere stranded.
Right.
So I feel like this kind of prevents that situation, and it's a total utility. I've had a bunch of people email me saying, you have to write a story about this. Yeah. This is the true winner.
So we will.
So we will.
Good.
That's how,
nice.
that's
is there anything else
like
that you're thinking? I mean, or any advice? We have like a couple days left. If people want to come up to you and pitch you,
don't do that.
Email me.
I will scratch your eyes out.
That could actually be a selling point. People want to see if you'll actually do that.
I will. Don't.
It's gonna be like a giant marketing gimmick where people like send their like employees to talk to you. And
Yeah.
All right, fine. Pitch me, fine.
So what's the big party tonight? What's going on?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
But we're not going because we're sending our team.
Yeah, we're sacrificing our tickets.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, Jay-Z, he's great. I still listen to him sometimes, but I feel like there's fresher people at South by. There's more underground groups.
You're too indie for Jay-Z.
Yeah. Dude, South by.
Who are you kidding, Eldon? I would like to go to. I'm not too cool for Jay-Z.
I would like to go too. I'm trying to make myself feel better.
I feel like I'll have many more opportunities to hang out with Jigga.
Nice. Yeah. So what else do we want to talk about? What else is happening? Has anyone figured this yet? Oh, what do you guys think will be the big thing next year? # tired of social discovery. That's by Glass Rock.
Big data. Big data. Sorry, that's just a buzzword.
No, I've actually.
Definitely big data.
So I've gone through this love-hate thing with South by Southwest, where there's just like relentless marketing. Everyone has something to sell. No one has any shame. Everyone has their own exclusive little party, and they're like trying to like feel cool about themselves and make other people feel less cool. And everyone's doing it. It's just hilarious. Like there's 1,000 little circles of people feeling smug.
So you want more raves?
But I'm over it. You know what?
Raves.
I'm over it. I'm like, the world needs things like this. It gets Silicon Valley out of its shell. It gets other people out of their shells. Like we all just come here. You end up hanging out with random people. Like sooner or later, people get too drunk to be very good at marketing, and then they shut up and they just like start ranting and whatever. So that's cool. Like
as much as we complain, it's a lot of fun to be here. I would if they told me no, you can't go to South by, even though I wrote that I was sick of it, I'd be like, no, I want to go. What do I have to do?
It's truly fun to complain about. It's part of the whole thing. It's like the yearly ritual for me now. I skipped last year, but
right. So that's on the record. Alexia does not actually hate South by.
No, I think I even.
I'm writing a post as soon as we're done.
Yeah, I don't hate South by. Breaking.
I hate South by. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be sleeping like 3 hours a night. I'm happy to meet people.
Yeah.
Maybe like I can't answer every email and write every story, but we'll try,
Yeah.
That's kind of the point. As a blogger, you come here and you're just like, you try to live it all. You try to like meet everyone. You just try to do it, and.
With fingers on the pulse of media, what's going on? Have you heard anything about Mashable and CNN?
Who cares?
Nobody? Everybody, though.
Who?
Everybody.
So I was in a cab.
Everyone's asking me what I think.
So on the plane here, somebody in back of me was like, the only party I want to go to is the Mashable party. And I'm like, wow, I don't live in that world.
No.
Like, I'm not in the world of I need to get into the Mashable party, which...
There was a huge line last night. I walked past it.
I know. Did you see Cashmore?
What does he look like?
like a
I don't think I've ever seen him.
Ooh. He's cute. He's a cutie. He's
the best.
He looks better than us. He's prettier than both me and Eric Eldon combined.
It's true. Okay, we have one more question from Torba Hacks. What's the next big thing in ed tech? To Alexia. He wants to know what Alexia thinks about education technology.
South by Southwest.
Something like Code Academy.
Academy.
Yeah. All of or Treehouse, all the platforms that want people who don't have coding or programming capabilities, who want to get them jobs by teaching them skills that are marketable.
Yeah. I'd say don't go to college also. I mean, what a waste. All the cool kids are dropouts. Seriously, it's true.
The next big thing in ed tech is not going to college. There you go. Did I answer your question?
There.
Okay, I think that might have answered his question. All right, I think we're about out of time, and so that is it for our South by Southwest live TechCrunch TV show. Thanks everyone for watching, and we're here at the Newtek studio, which is Newtek is the technology that we use in our TechCrunch TV studio, and we love it. So thank you to Newtek for allowing us to use this space.
Peace.
And see you next time.